Morning everyone, Carol at Oak House Journals. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to do prompt number 6 of the Junk Journal July challenge being hosted by Meg, and link in the description box if the challenge is new to you. So I've got my little journal here. I've got a few bits on the front. These are not what I'm planning to use on the cover. These are just a few bits that I've lifted out perhaps to use later on. One of the prompts is postcards, so I've lifted out a couple of these cute little postcards. I've got a tag. This is just a paper tag here that I found, and the colours match what I'm using in the journal, and then just this as well because I love the colour of that against this. So I'm going to pop those to one side because they're completely irrelevant for what I'm doing today. Prompt for number 6 is layers on layers. Now I'm a little bit conscious that I don't want to bulk out my journal too much, so what I'm planning to do is use vellum. When I was digging out vellum yesterday for prompt number 5, I realised that I'd got quite a few vellum scraps left over, so I thought I'd make use of those for my layers upon layers. Prompt number 7, as you can see, I've got written down here. I'm going to work it on this page, which this portion here with a pocket really is earmarked for prompt number 6 if I'm taking them in order. So I'm going to swap mine around. So my layers upon layers page is going to be this piece, and my framed page is going to be that one. So that's what I'm doing. So I just thought I'd explain that to you. As always, I'm going to put the camera on hyperlapse. I'm going to have a play, and I will come back to you at the end for a little chat and with some close-up photos so that you can have a look in more detail at what I've created if you want to. Okay, so I'll see you in a little while. So here I am with a scrap of vellum out of my stash, and I'm just trimming it to the height of my journal and marking up some other pieces. Not all the same width, but I do need them all to be the same height. And here I am just auditioning them roughly where I want them to be on my page. And as you can see, I'm tearing down the right hand edge to get a torn edge look, just evening off the tear, sorry, with my scissors so that it's not too rough. And you'll see me go in with a pencil because I was finding that it was easier to try and follow a wavy line drawn with the pencil than to actually try doing it just roughly by hand. So I'm liking that look. And I think this is my final piece there. Again, there's my wavy line, and just tearing it away and evening it up with my scissors. So here I am working out finally where I want them to sit, and I'm marking on the straw paper where the first one is going to go, and that's about a centimetre probably from the fold line. I don't want all my left hand edges of the vellum butting up together, and the final piece rather, I just take over the edge of that join onto, or that fold rather, onto the left hand page. Here I've got my stickers, and I'm just working out what I fancy where. These are not the easiest of stickers to cut out because they're shadow stickers. It's quite hard to see the outline. And also they're on plastic, so you don't get a really nice finish with these. You do get that plastic edge. Washi stickers are far nicer in my mind. So there's my first one going on, and you'll see me, I'm just going through choosing what stickers I want to use where, auditioning them, and if I like the look of it, then going back in, cutting round them, peeling off the backing and sticking them down. There are a couple of tiny swallows which are really fiddly to cut out. I think I ended up cutting out 3 or 4 of those. They were definitely a bit of a challenge. That was one of them, and that's the second one. that's going up there. So basically I was putting a sticker top and bottom on each torn page. Here I've got a couple on the left hand side because I wanted to take the stickers over onto the left hand page so that the two pages together will flow nicely. Popping one at the bottom there, cutting out another one of those tiny little swallows. And popping it in place. And I think I've got one more swallow to cut out, which went next door to the piece that I'm next door to the sticker that I'm cutting out now. Peeling off the backing, and there it goes, popping it in place. And this final piece goes inside. I did start to build up inside to get a hint of shadows. So this is my finished page for prompt number 6, which was layers upon layers, and it really doesn't need any explanation. As you saw, I have just done layers of torn vellum. I've used vellum previously in the other prompts or in one or two of the other prompts, so that's providing me with some continuity throughout my little journal here. I've also used layer upon layer of these stickers, and I'll tell you about those in a moment in case you're interested. So all I wanted to do was to create a sort of shadow effect, so as I turn each page you can see what's coming next on the following page. Very, very simple, and there we go. I've taken my stickers over onto this page a little bit. This is where my join line is, so I've gone over onto this page just to again try and get some flow. In relation to the stickers, these are gorgeous, gorgeous stickers. I have used them before. The only downside to them, if I hold them up to the camera, perhaps you can pick up, maybe not, these are glossy. And it's a shame. My preference would be for these to be matte stickers, but they're not. They're not washy stickers, they're on plastic, again, which is a shame. I don't think that the tried and tested methods for matting down a glossy sticker or a glossy magazine page, for example using Ranger Multi-Matte Medium painted over the top, will actually work here, for the simple reason that it's vellum. I might have a little test run and see if it works on one of these scrap stickers, and if it does, I'll certainly come back and be painting over the top of these. I'm not even sure that putting matte medium over the top of the straw paper here will have the desired effect, but I'll keep you posted on that, and if it does work and I do it, then when I come to do this video I'll share that with you. Okay, so in relation to these stickers, I got them off a company called GiftSmilee, and before I forget, all this information will be in the description box below the video, so you don't have to particularly run off to get a pen and paper and scribe it all down. It'll all be underneath the video. I believe these are called shadow stickers. On the top here they're referred to as masking tape. I got them from a company called GiftSmilee, who is a Chinese company. They have a website and they also have an Etsy shop. And these stickers are made by a company called Infeel Me. And yeah, they weren't very expensive at all. The only other thing I need to mention is that if you fancy having a go at something like this, I had 2 packets of these stickers and I've probably got about 4 or 5 odd ones left in here, probably not even 5, probably 3 or 4 left in here that weren't suitable for me to use in the journal. So it does take up quite a few of these stickers if you're going to do this sort of thing and go for 4 or more pages. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing this very simple one come together, and I hope to see you in the next video for prompt number 7. Until then, happy crafting, keep smiling, and bye from me. Bye bye now.